Yo, what's up, fam? 2025. Yeah, it's been a minute since I've dropped a video, but yeah, I'm back in. I just wanna share something with you guys and basically talk about how fundamentals can help um, your trade setups in terms of trading and why it is not as important to predict the market or forecast the market's pinpoint, you know. So at the start of the week, today is a Thursday, 16th of January. At the start of the week, I analyzed Euro USD and I saw that we were trending down. So that was my bias for this week, for this trade. Um, so current market was sitting around here from January, and I forecasted the price to head lower, right, to continue the bearish trend, as price still needs to make an indication below this level here, which is a low, right? So yeah, price is trending down nicely, and yeah, where through this area was at the start of the week, and price it did almost exactly that. So price at the start of the week on the Monday continued to trend down, but towards the end of the day, price started to reverse. Right, this happened throughout the week, and then on Wednesday, we had fundamentals. Here's what I want to talk about. I expected price not to go above this box right here because this is an area of consolidation, uh, but price did so. Price did so during CPI, and we had a we had a 40 pip move, 45 pip move up to the upside, but we did hit a major level of resistance here, as you can see, multiple touches, right? So yeah, this shows that fundamentals can actually help you, right? Because this actually just sped up the whole process, and the trend was still intact because um, this high hadn't been broken, nor this high, right? Um, so basically, what I'm trying to say is fundamentals play a big role in providing volatility into the market. So when we do have these big moves into major resistance zones, it will trigger a lot of traders waiting to enter at this zone right here, which is a was previously a support and now a resistance, right? And you could say that you wouldn't trade the the correction movement as price approaches too confidently, too aggressively, too bullishly. But what we can see is that we had a nice wick here, and going down to the lower time frames, we can see how much price actually rejected here. So we had this huge wick, price came to retest here again, and after the bearish candle, that's when you would have wanted to enter, right? Because that gives you confirmation that price does not want to go any lower, and you would have entered your trade, put your stops above the previous high, the previous wick, whatever your trading plan says, and you'd be swinging and targeting these lows here, right? This was exactly what we were waiting for. This is what we wanted as a trade, and a reason I can show you as to why this is not luck, as to why we wouldn't have perhaps taken the trade at this level in the box or in the zone, right? Is because we're simply out of session. If I can move this instrument here, I can show you that at this time, the 5 p.m. candle closed towards the end of the session, and we cannot enter this trade as there wouldn't have been any volatility for price to move the way that we want, right? There's no volume, there's no people trading the market technically. So yeah, that's why you wouldn't have entered the trade around this level, right? Going into the next day, this is on the Tuesday, going to the next day on the Wednesday, right? You don't want to and necessarily enter before specifically. If you're going to be trading through news events, you want to enter a couple many hours before, right? Or rather trade after the news, because this we can always expect a correction or continuation during I mean after news. We expect a correction or continuation after news. So if, for instance, this continued to push up, broke above, we would have expected a retest of this resistance and aim for these highs. But instead, the correction indicated a move to the downside as we had a huge level of rejection. We can see our price decided to continue to fall. We can see how price is breaking this low as well, indicating that we are still bearish, right? And lastly, my last point is that it's not always about you forecasting the market to the pinpoint, right? It's about you getting your bias, establish your bias on whether you're bullish or bearish for a certain pair, and you are meant as a trader to not trade exactly to your prediction, but trade to the market's opportunities. So since I had a bearish bias, all I had to do was wait for a bearish indication, knowing where I want to aim for, right? So at this level of resistance would have been my bearish indication. Seeing the rejection from the zone, we would have been able to take sells from this level to this level, right? Still very good profit margin, still very good risk to reward ratio, right? It's about you taking as to what the market brings opportunity to, and not you forcing trades as to maybe if I decided to enter during CPI at this level here, because that's what I expected to happen. That's what I forecasted it to do, right? No, we don't trade like that. We trade to what the market presents to us. And even as of now, as the market is moving to the downside, we can see that, well, this might be a head and shoulders forming, right? We have the left shoulder, the head, and the right shoulder forming, right? So we don't trade to what we predict, but we trade to what the market presents to us, right? It's not about forcing trades or missing out, or even for people who were expecting a bullish move, right? Seeing as to that the price broke this low during this move, you could have waited for another push, knowing that price would correct itself to this level, at least to this level, knowing so you could have entered your trades here. But that's based on how you trade. I do not trade like that, but trade to your bias and trade to the market's opportunities. 3 points from this video: realize the opportunities fundamentals bring for your trading opportunities. Establish your bias and know what you're trading. Thirdly, do not force a trade and rather wait for the market to nurture your conditions so that you may enter a trade. So yeah, that's all I have for today. Thank you guys for tuning in. Just waiting for me to be in a position to trade again, so I can have another opportunity to fulfill my dreams, chase my dreams, because this is what I personally want to do. I've been studying for a long time, although results may not show, but at the end of the day, one day, if you keep working at it, your hard work will reflect, and you just have to trust in what you do, believe in what you do, and your beliefs, your thoughts, your hard work will manifest itself physically, whether that may be a negative sense or a positive sense. It depends what you strive for, it depends what you work for, it depends how you think. It will manifest physically. If you believe you're going to make it, you will make it. What I'm focused on this year is on a physical aspect, continuing to get back in shape. Coming back from the holidays, I haven't been able to train because I train at school. Schools have been closed, and then academically, I'm still going to finish my last year of school today, high school, graduate school this year, and um, I guess trading. Lastly, can't forget that. I don't know how I almost forgot that, but yeah, those are the main three things I'm focused on this year. I'm not really worried about anything else. So that's just um, my personal side opening up, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.